Hi, beautiful people. So let's continue. We have our KPIs already. Let's start our analysis, modeling, and visualization. So click on the data point on your fact table, click on Insert, click on Pivot Table, and check this box. Add this data to the data model and click on OK. Our first objective here, we want to check the top 5 customers. We want to check the gross profit of top 5 customers brought in for the company. To do that, we need our full name of our customers and we also need the gross profit. And our full name is on our customer lookup table. Click on this all here and all your tables will appear. Click on the customer lookup drop down, take full name to rows, and we're going to go to our fact table. Click right here and take gross profit, just gross profit to values. As I said earlier, we are looking for what? The top 5 customers. So come to this where we have row labels and click on the drop down. You will see what we have here, label filters, value filter. Click on the arrow here on the value filter and this box will come up. Click on top 10. Now we want to get our top 5 customers, right? So we're going to change it from top 10 to what? Top 5. So let's wait for it to come up. Delete 10 and write 5 and click on OK. Now we have this here. This is our top 5 customer. Now let's add visuals to this. Click on a data point here. Go to Pivot Table Analyze. Click on Pivot Chart. And I want to use a bar chart. Click on OK. Next, we need to clean our chart. Click on this plus sign here. On the axis, click on this arrow and uncheck primary horizontal. Uncheck chart title, check data labels, uncheck grid lines, uncheck legend. Come to where we have gross profit. Right click and click on hide all field buttons on charts. Take your cursor right here, right click, come to where you have outline and click on no outline. And we are good to go. We have our chart, our top 5 customers. We can also do this that we want it to come from smallest to largest. Click right here, right click, sort and sort from largest to smallest. Now I know you ask, why did I sort the reverse order? Most times with bar chart, you have to do that to get it in this way. So next on our list, we want to check customer by age buckets. So let's just do this. I like all this and Ctrl C. Come right here, Ctrl V. Now we are going to take off the full name. We want the age bucket or age range depending on the way you save yours. Drag age bucket to rows. And we have this. We also want to see our percentage, our gross profit as percentage to this. So let's look for where we have percentage gross profit. We have it here. Take it here. So this is our percentage gross profit. For this analysis, we want to use donut chart. Now, we want each age bucket to have an individual donut chart. To achieve that, we can bring in our chart from our pivot table. We need to bring it outside the pivot table. So click right there and do equals to A20, enter. Once we have this here, we just need to drag it down. And here equals to B20, enter. We have this here, we'll drag it down. Now, to achieve this kind of chart, we need to find the max value. And this is the formula. equals to max. Use your tab key to call in the max. Select the entire values in this range. Close your brackets times 1.25. Enter. And we have this. Now what do we do? Now, if we drag it down like this, we're going to get errors here. So, remember what we did on the first day of class? Absolute reference. That's what we have to use for this now. So let's format this first to currency. We don't want a decimal at 0 and click on OK. Now, to get the max of this first, we'll do this equals to this minus this. Now we need to log G19. What is G19? G19 is the total max here. So when we drag down G19, we keep minusing the rest of the value. So come down to your formula bar, function F4, or put your dollar sign in front of G and at the back of G. Enter, and now we can drag it down. And we have all our values here. To bring in the donut chart, we are going to take them individually. First, let's click on 15 to 30 years. Go to Insert. Click on this recommended chart where we have Insert Pie or Donut Chart and click on a donut chart. We have this here. Let's just push it forward. Next, click on 31 to 50. Insert. Same chart, donut chart. Okay, so let's keep it up also. And the last one, 51 and above. Insert a donut chart and click this. Now we have the three charts. This one is still active. Hold your shift down and select the remaining two. While we're doing this, we want to reduce them at the same time, so the size will still be accurate. They will all be the same size. And it's okay this way, or we can just increase it a bit. Okay, so let's move them aside. This is 51 and above. This is 31 to 50. And this is 15. So next, let's clean the chart. We don't want the legends showing. As you can see, we have this legend showing. So click on the plus sign and check legend. Click on this, click on the plus sign and check legends. Click on this, click on the plus sign and check legends. Okay, let's move on to the next. Let's copy this. So I like this. Control C. Come down here, Control V. You can press your escape to remove this. Now, for this analysis, we want to check by gender. So we don't need the age bucket. We're going to remove this age bucket. We're going to remove the percentage profit. On our customer lookup, we're going to select our gender. This is it. And we have this. Now we need to bring in the percentage we created for the gender, and that's on our fact table. Yeah, let's put it down here. Are we seeing the reason for us creating that? Now we can see. For this, we want to create a stack column chart with a twist. So we need to extract those values and also find the max. So equals to A30, enter, drag this down. And this is equals to B30, enter, and drag this down. So let's find the max. Equals to max select both, close your bracket times 1.25, enter. Format this, format cell, currency, decimal at 0, and OK. So next equals to this minus this. Remember absolute reference on G29 function F4, or you put the dollar sign in front of G and at the back of G. And click on enter, and we can safely drag it down now. So let's bring the stack bar chart. Select just female, go to insert. On the recommended chart where you have insert column or bar chart, select stack bar chart. Now I told you want to do a stack bar chart with a twist. So to do that, right click over here and go down to select data. And we are going to click on this switch rows slash column and click on OK. Next, we're going to clean our chart. On our axis, uncheck the primary horizontal, uncheck the grid lines. We're not going to add data labels because we're going to do something later with it. Click here, right click, and say no outline. Next, let's bring in the chart for male. Select this, insert, click right here, stack bar chart. Right click, select data, switch row slash column, and OK. Let's clean this also. On the axis, uncheck primary horizontal, uncheck chart title, bring this right here, right click, and say no outline. And we're good to go. Now let's make this a bit smaller. Click on male, hold your shift down, and click on the female chart. And let's reduce it a bit, and it's okay this way. So let's put them this way. Okay, our next objective, we want to check the top 5 profitable city and also the less 5 profitable city. I like this, Ctrl C. Let's go down. Oh, that's too much. So right here, Ctrl V. And for this, we don't need this gross percentage for, and we don't need gender. On our customer lookup, we are going to bring in customer city. And we have this, all the cities. But as I told you earlier, we just want to check what the top 5 profitable city. So I click on this and go to value filters. On our value filters, we're going to click on top 10, and we're going to change this to 5 and click on OK. So we have it like this. Next, let's bring in a chart for this. We can also decide that, okay, let's just leave it. Let's don't sort it. So click on this, click on pivot table analyze, click on pivot chart, and we want to use a clustered column chart. We have this here. Click right on this. On your axis, primary vertical, uncheck chart title, uncheck grid lines, uncheck legend, and add data label. Next, right click here and say hide all field buttons on chart. Put your cursor right on this line, right click, outline, and say no outline. So we have it like this. Okay. Next, Control C and come right here, Control V. Control C, Control V. Now we want, instead of having the top five, we want to change this to what? The bottom five profitable city. So click on top 10 and we're going to change top to what? Bottom, and click on OK. So here we go. We have our less five profitable city. Click on the data point, pivot table analyze, pivot chart, click on OK. Let's clean our chart. Click on the plus sign. On axis, uncheck primary vertical, uncheck chart title, on data labels, uncheck grid lines, uncheck legend. Click right here, right click, and say hide all field buttons and charts. Bring your cursor right to the line, right click, click on outline, sorry, and check no outline. And we have our top five profitable city, and we have our less five profitable city. Let's move on to the next. And next on our list, we want to check marital status. So let's do this. Control C, come right here, Control V. For this, we don't need this. We need marital status on the customer lookup. So drag marital status to row. And the percentage we also created will come in here too. And what is the percentage for marital status? This, put it to what values. So we have this. We want to also create that same stack bar chart with a twist. So we need to extract the values. That's equals to A68, enter, click down. And for this equals to B68, enter, and drag this down. Remember, we need to find what the max equals to max. Select this value, close your bracket, times 1.25, enter. Right click, format cell, change it to currency. We don't need the decimal to 0 and click on OK. Next, equals to this minus this, enter. Absolute reference function F4, or put the dollar sign in front and at the back. Then we are going to drag it down. Select marriage, insert, choose a stack bar chart, right click, select data, click on switch row/column, click on OK. Let's clean our charts, remove the grid lines, uncheck primary horizontal, bring your cursor here, right click, no outline. Next, let's bring in for single, insert, stack bar charts, right click, select data, switch row/column, OK. On this, remove grid lines. On the axis, uncheck primary horizontal. Right click here, no outline. So select this, hold your shift down and select this. And let's reduce the size from here and reduce the size from here. So we have this. So let's arrange them. Then last but not the least, we want to analyze the profits by country. Control C, bring it down here, Control V, remove marital status, remove gross profit marital. On our lookup table, we want to take in customer country to row, and on our fact table, we want to look for the gross profit we created for country. Click right here, and we have it like this. Next, we want to create a field map chart. And for a field map chart, we cannot create it inside the pivot table. We need to create it outside the pivot table. So let's extract our values. Equals to A78, enter, let's drag this down. And for this, equals to B78, enter, and let's drag this down. Select the entire figure, go to insert, click on map, click on the drop down and click on field map. Now your internet connection should be on for this to be active, otherwise it's not going to be active. Click on this drop down, remove your chart title and remove your legend, and we have it this way. And that's the end of our analysis, modeling and visualization. Next, we are going to go into the dashboard. But before then, come to sheet 1 and rename this as analysis. Thanks for watching and I hope you grasped everything. See you in the next video and have a blessed and fulfilled day. Bye.